So you already have everything that you need to be successful. I want to talk about that this morning. Thank y'all for waking up with me on the Everybody's podcast. I am AJ Simmons. I'm coming to you live from Virginia this morning. I had to run back here, take care of some emergency business for my business. So I'm back here just for a second. I'll be back in Florida ASAP. But anyway, I want to talk about this. I just posted a little meme I found on Instagram, on my Instagram, which is at AJ Simmons Online. And it read something like, people pray for cake, and then when God gives them the batter, the oil, the mix, the bowl, the oven, and everything, they get discouraged and leave the kitchen. I think that's so powerful because it's absolutely fact. A lot of times we keep begging and asking for stuff that we already have everything, all the ingredients to create. You know what I mean? Like when I read Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, he said the exact same thing. He said that a lot of times all we need to acquire riches, we already have. You just got to look around hard enough to find it. And it just rings true, man. Like a lot of times you'll see people looking on like social media, looking at other couples and stuff and saying, oh, I wish I had that in my relationship, or they look so happy. Not realizing that they're already in a relationship just as strong as the one that they're admiring so much just on social media. That relationship might be going through some things that's a lot more troublesome than the situation that they're already in. But a lot of times we don't know how to recognize our own gifts and talents. I remember even with myself and with my cleaning company. A lot of times I was looking at a lot of these guys as online businesses, and I'll see the numbers that they were doing per month and be like, oh, wow, I wish I was doing that. And not realizing the whole time that I already had a 6-figure business. It wasn't an online business, but it still was a business. And so I'm sitting here looking at this guy's business when I already had a business. As a matter of fact, mine was probably worth more because I also had the equipment and other tangible assets that came with my company in addition to the revenue. So a lot of times you got to be able to look within what you already have and see what do you have to work with. I'll give you another example. When you go to create multiple streams of income, you already got to look at what are you already doing? What do you already know? That's the best way to get started with multiple sources of income. Like when I first got started, the first thing I did when I was working at my job, that one job I had, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do next as far as business. I started creating YouTube videos. And so when I was speaking about YouTube videos, I wanted to be as practical as possible in addition to the motivational stuff. And so I started speaking on, well, what do I know? Well, I know about business. Well, what specifically do you know about business? Well, I really know about the cleaning business. So I started speaking about that. As soon as I spoke on the cleaning business, that's when my channel really took off because I was speaking about something that I already knew. Okay, I took advantage of what I already knew. Then I turned around and I actually bought a cleaning franchise. I said, you know what? I already know about it. I know what it takes to win in it. Let me do that. And I turned around and wrote an ebook on it, and I started making money off of that. And it was all just from taking advantage of what I already knew. Then I started doing coaching and consulting based around that same thing. Then I started creating products and an actual online store based around that same thing. You know what I mean? And so what ended up happening was I used what I already knew to create the life that I really wanted, which was a life full of passive income. And I created that. You know what I mean? I created it, and it was based around something that I already had, I already knew. So if you're trying to figure out how can I start generating more sources of income, or how can I free myself from this job, or how can I, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Look around. How can I get a better relationship with my spouse or whatever? Look around. Sometimes you already have what you think you're seeking. You just got to put it all together. You know, it might just be a thing of changing your perception. You know what I mean? So I just want to speak on that for a minute. Like, look around. Look around, because a lot of times, whatever it is that you think that you need, you already have it. A lot of us with cleaning companies, we think that we need a bigger company, or we think that we need to do to grow a certain way. But really, all you really need to do is just create a system out of your company, and you'll be and the company won't seem so troublesome. Like you think you need a better business because you're working so hard with your cleaning business, but all you got to do is create a system out of it. once you create that system out of it, you won't be working so hard. And you get your time back. You can grow your business and work on your business instead of in your business. Okay, so just look around and see what can I do in my life to create what I'm trying to go after already, or how can I expedite the journey to what I'm trying to get to just by using what I already have. All right, so hopefully that was able to bring you some value this morning, and help make your journey that much easier this morning. I am AJ Simmons, and I thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. I got to tell you this, if you really want to make a difference, if you really want to surround yourself around like-minded people, other entrepreneurs, and join a community of people who think on the same wavelength as you and getting ongoing advice, then why don't you join us with the Everybody Eats Mastermind group? All right, we got it. You can pay and get in for $297, and once you get in, you have instant access to me, all of my knowledge, as well as everybody else in the group. You also get all of the products that are in my online store, ajsimmonsonline.com, included with the membership. It's already in the group. As soon as you get in there, you just can go to get whatever you want. All right, so check that out. Consider that. Also, if you don't want to pay the $297, I have set up the payment plan where you can just pay $97 down and $15 a month. Okay, so there's no excuse now. Everybody said they couldn't afford the $297, so we got a payment plan now. We're working with you. Definitely come join us. All right. But other than that, man, thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. This is AJ Simmons again, and I really do appreciate y'all checking me out and waking up with me every single morning. I hope you have a productive day, and let's keep getting it.